This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. It's a bunch formation. Handoff from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Physical run earns the first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
At completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Let's it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. QB keeper all the way.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Design quarterback run. It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal.
Here we go.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Hill. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He gets loose. Gets past the 35. He's in the clear. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Gain of 21 on the play. And that's a good enough for a first down.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back. It's Nelson. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Avoiding the pressure. Moving out to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Pass tip of the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. The pass is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
How's this for starting field position? 1st and goal from the 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now they'll run it on the draw. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. The quick throw out left complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The gain moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. With sure hands, it's Peoples. Nobody hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense
looking to throw it deep. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Cut quickly. They finally tackle him down at the one. That catch and run. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they're trying to push it in here. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ducks offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He swarmed by the defense. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Over the middle, it's Roberts. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
With the first down from the 17, more comfortable position for this offense now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but